Ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas, James, and everybody watching, even though it's technically not Christmas when this is being released, but still...
It will be maybe when you watch
season,
it, yeah.
Possibly if you just delay it.
If you watch it on Monday.
Wrap it up, put it under the tree, and save it for Christmas Day.
Yeah, there we go.
Welcome, everyone, to our, I guess, festive episode, our
Christmas
special. Christmas special.
Yes.
There we go.
Recently, I feel there hasn't been many good Christmas movies.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
I can agree with that. Yeah,
I actually can't think of one single one that's come out in the last 10 years that's good.
That is actually just good. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got, well, keeping with our tradition of liking to kind of break things down and do lists, that's what we're going to be doing today. Maybe five-ish.
Yeah.
Just gonna talk about movies, Christmas movies, that we love. Not necessarily a top five. Just five that we like to, I don't know, watch on a regular basis, even if it is part of a tradition
around
or not.
Christmas time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could also talk about movies we don't like and things that I guess have lost their magic through the years. Because I've got a few of those, I think.
Okay. Yep.
That I used to love, and then I rewatched them and they weren't so good. So
interesting.
There might be a few. I feel like that's probably a common thing with just people in general. Like you watch any movie as a kid and you love it because it's so like, I don't know, it's for kids. And then you grow up and you try and get the nostalgia back, and it doesn't work. It's not good. I guess that's a common thing, but especially with Christmas movies, for me, I feel they kind of lose their magic after a while. But
I'd say not just I'd say like just maybe Christmas as a whole, kind of as you get older, the magic kind of fades a little bit. But
because you're the one producing all the decorations instead of your parents.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your relationship with Christmas, James? Have you got a good one or a bad one?
I love Christmas.
Good.
I love Christmas.
Good.
Well, yeah. Well, I guess I kind of like more so the fact that everyone else is happy. Than the whole Christmas tree decorations, presents, gifts, all that shit. I like being able to spend time with family, friends, and everyone's kind of in a good mood, I guess, which is nice.
Yeah.
Except for, I guess, the people who aren't in a good mood and kind of put it down. But I haven't met one of those yet. So,
okay.
How about yourself?
I love Christmas as well.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. It's my favourite day of the year.
Yep.
I'm with someone as well who absolutely loves it. She wakes up at 5 a.m. every Christmas, maybe in the 4s, in the 5s.
Jeez.
Because of her mum, who blasts Christmas music. Apparently, she blasted it in the house.
At like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah, wanting everyone to get up. And then they would start their day very, very early.
I guess, yeah, in that case, it lasts longer, doesn't it?
Yeah, but things are like, you open your presents and then what? You wait. You like 6 hours for
depending on what it is, you either eat it or you play with it or you look at it.
Well, true, I guess, yeah.
Or you drink.
Yeah, don't worry. There's plenty of that later in the night.
Yeah, what's the on the agenda for your Christmas, your family Christmas?
So this year is going to be quite similar to what it's been other years. Being over here in New Zealand anyway.
Yeah.
Wake up with my family. I stay there overnight on Christmas Eve and wake up there Christmas morning.
Nice.
This will be the last year officially that we're both going to be doing that separately. Because I feel like...
Oh, yeah.
Because we're going to be married next year, so it might be...
So you're going to do one or the other?
Well, no, we'll probably just wake up together on Christmas morning next year and then just go to families together.
Yeah,
rather
good
than
idea.
just kind of like having our own individual and then meeting up. So that's what we do. We wake up separately and then Jem and I, we meet up in the day for lunch, and then she comes back to my family for dinner, and then it's good. It's
nice.
It is a lovely day. It always is. Yeah, as you said, it's just important to spend it with family and the people you love, I guess. Sounds corny, but it's so true. I mean, that is all Christmas is about, isn't it?
It is. It is about that. Well, sometimes I guess if you're
Making memories.
You look at you can look at it the opposite way, where I guess some people wouldn't be as fortunate as us to be able to have maybe a good time on Christmas. Like they're away from their families, or they just don't feel happy. And I always find it quite sad that there's a statistic, I think, where more people commit suicide on Christmas than any other day.
Merry effing Christmas, Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think because everyone else is, I guess, so happy with what they've got. They've got their family, their friends, and I guess if you don't have that, it's really sad. But
yeah,
is there a movie about that? Surely there's a movie about that. If not, let's make one. Because I think that needs a bit of awareness as well. That kind of.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
It's the one day of the year where some people feel worse than any other day, and it is pretty sad. But let's not put a downer on our Christmas.
Let's not.
Keep it going. Yeah. So, what do we do? Well, so this Christmas we're gonna Taylor and I are gonna go to her family's on Saturday. So like 2 days before Christmas.
Yep.
We're gonna spend Christmas Eve there. Wake up on Christmas Day. Drive back to our house. Get some stuff sorted and then go to my mum's. So we'll be traveling,
just driving the whole time.
Traveling, but it's good because we get to spend time with both of our families.
Yeah.
We get to do a Secret Santa with Taylor's family, and we get to do, I guess, the usual, gift exchange with my family.
Very nice.
And I think we're all gonna bring a cocktail each to my family's one, so we're all gonna make a different cocktail.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes.
Have you been studying up cocktails?
No.
Right.
I'll go with whatever. To be honest, I'll look online. I'll be like, Christmas cocktail, and then I'll click on the first one. But knowing my brothers, that's probably what they'll do as well. So
right,
we might all turn up with the same cocktail. Yeah, that's our Christmas. Obviously, we didn't do that when we were younger, but I think. What did we do? I guess we would, in the morning, you wake up early, I guess, like Gemma does. You go and look under the tree or in your Santa sack or whatever.
Yep.
Do you have a Santa sack or do you just have them under the tree?
Yeah, well, at my family's house, I've got a massive red one.
Big old pillowcase.
Big old pillow. Yeah, it's like, it'd be like a giant's pillowcase. Me and my sisters both all have one, so that was always exciting to see it just overflowing.
Yeah, and you like drag it into your siblings' room and like, look what I've got. Compare sizes.
Not with them.
No, true. But we would, I guess, try and look at which ones, like we'd guess what they would be, and then we try and look at which ones look the same. So obviously we've got something. All three of us might have got something. That's exactly the same.
Were you a family that would just open things just all at the same time?
We do. I think we'd do like one at a time. But if they were all the same, we'd do them all at the time, obviously, because otherwise it ruins the surprise.
Yeah, fair enough.
We didn't really go, hard out on the opening of presents.
Yep.
Like some families might do.
Yep.
But I guess kids learning that kind of restraint is pretty useful. Being able to restrain yourself from opening all the presents at once instead of just one by one.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. I
guess it's just chaos. You're right. I hear other families talk about it. I'm like, that just seems like it'll be over in about 3 minutes, and
and then it'd be a bit depressing afterwards. Be like, it's all done. That's what you want to savor a day. But that's what I think. A good thing to do, I think, when I end up having kids, or when Taylor and I end up having kids, is maybe like, I don't know, 2 presents every hour or something of the day, so that the magic lasts the whole day, and you can actually make use of your present every hour, your gift or whatever you get.
Okay.
So we could lay it out throughout the day. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if people have tried it before, but
if it turns into a tradition for you guys, then it'll work.
I haven't even told Taylor that, to be honest.
She'll hear this back and she'll go, "What? I'm not doing that."
What the heck? What do you mean?
Yeah.
But I just think that kind of makes the day last a bit longer, and I guess keeps you happy. Teaches you a little bit of restraint, which is something that some kids would definitely need to learn.
Yep. Absolutely.
But yeah,
it's always something I've learned recently is if it's a good judge of knowing someone's true character if they don't like Christmas or not. If someone doesn't like Christmas, then they're definitely a certain way,
religious with another religion,
or that,
or maybe they had bad experiences with Christmas growing up,
or they're sick of just the songs and
yeah. Well, you never know. Maybe like some people grew up not getting gifts. Maybe some people grew up in a family where, Christmas didn't matter to them, or Christmas was like almost bad, and they might have grown up that way.
Santa was just the weekly grocery shop.
Yeah. But that's, I guess, what makes it all the more special when you can, get these little things from people.
Christmas is all about giving anyway.
Yeah.
And, yeah. I guess I guess that's kind of a good transition into us giving you content today. And speaking of which, do you want to get stuck into
movies?
A movie.
Okay.
What's one that kind of has the nostalgic effect?
Nostalgic effect
For you, James.
Okay, so the one that I thought would have a nostalgic effect was the Polar Express for me.
Okay.
But when I rewatched it as an adult, I was like, oh, I could really give this a miss. It was definitely a really good movie when I was a kid, and I enjoyed it heaps. But I think it just, again, the magic wore off, I think.
Okay.
And the kid annoys me.
Yeah, his face or something. I don't know.
'Cause
something about it.
Well, no, someone told me the other day that he kept putting the bell in his pocket, but his pocket had a hole in it, so he kept putting it in there, so he kept losing the bell.
He only does that once, doesn't he?
I don't know, I can't remember, or maybe it's just once, but
Yeah.
he knew there had a hole in his pocket, and he put it in there anyway, and he got lost.
Yeah.
But I like Tom Hanks acted as, or voiced most of those characters, didn't he? He was Santa.
He was all the adult males, I think.
The adult males, yeah. Which is pretty impressive. Although you can tell that it's him every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was one that I guess, like I said, I went back and watched it and wasn't as good. But one that really gives me probably nostalgia now, probably Home Alone.
Yeah.
Home Alone.
Same.
Yeah. I guess I haven't watched it in a while, but whenever I watch it, it's always good, I don't watch a particular movie every Christmas, I think there was a couple years past that we didn't really watch any Christmas movies. Right. Or we tried to and just couldn't because we watched the new rom-coms and they're all poos. But yeah, no, Home Alone is probably the one.
Okay.
Or one of them anyway.
Yep.
Good. How about yourself?
Yeah, that's definitely one that always goes back to me. Just one that I couldn't know. I would be able to like think of the line that's coming up next if I really thought about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
One of those movies for me. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's just especially with the whole Macaulay Culkin thing. Like now,
he got his Hollywood star.
Yeah.
Do you know it costs like $70,000 to buy one of those?
What to put your name?
You have to be like honoured to do it, but you also have to buy it.
Oh,
I think it's like $70,000, which is crazy.
I'd save up for that.
You got to be famous first.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, no, you can't just put your name on it.
Michael Jackson.
You have to be like an honoured person or something, and then once you qualify for that, then you can pay $70,000 to put your name on a star.
Damn, so I can't just be next to Tom Cruise and Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, Home Alone. Only talking about the first two, obviously as well.
Yeah, well, I don't even know about. Like the second one is good, but the first one is just unbeatable. I feel
the first one's superior.
Yeah, unbeatable. And then you got, was it the third one that's someone else, or was it
yeah, different kid, different villains.
Is that new?
Oh, it's not new. I might have been like early 2000s or something. And then there's like 2 others after that, I think, that are
on
a
Disney
new person
Plus.
again. Yeah. So
I haven't bothered with that.
Nah.
But maybe it's good. You never know. Could be good. But I don't. They need to stop remaking things. I feel
I'll probably watch it one day, but
make something original.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, like, I haven't seen a good Christmas movie come out in the last 10 years.
Okay.
What do you think about that? Can you name any?
I can actually. It is a movie that I didn't watch at Christmas time. I saw it this year, maybe like, I don't know, March or April. It's a horror movie actually that was genuinely pretty good.
Krampus?
No, not that one. It's called Better Not Cry. Oh, sorry. It's called Better Watch Out.
Ah,
Better Watch Out.
well, to be fair,
I guess.
yeah. So
Better Watch Out. It was good. It was good. It was it's obviously Christmas themed. Set on Christmas night or Christmas Eve. It's kind of got a corny element in a way because it's the whole babysitter coming over to babysit like a kid, and he likes her, which is extremely corny in itself.
Yeah.
But then it's got a whole lot of plot twists and kind of action sequences that were really misleading, and I thought that was really cool. It's kind of like a home invasion. Like she's defending them from home invasion
from just normal people.
From people, but then like I don't know, secrets come out and plot twists, and it's got some good gore as well, some good like special effects that are pretty good. But
you love your gore.
I love
you love your gore.
I love the gore. But no, I don't know. It was it caught me by surprise. And here we go. It's going to be like another like just babysitter, like things happen.
Like
but,
the babysitter.
Yeah.
That was funny. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Funny. It was
funny is one word for it.
It's just not. It wasn't scary. It was just funny. Like the deaths. I think.
I think that's one. I think that's a movie that I kind of just like had half my attention on.
Just
the other half on something else.
Yeah. It's one of well, you don't really need to watch it to understand what's going on.
No, you don't. And yeah, but Better Watch Out. I think the acting was really good actually from the kids, especially as well, which isn't something we haven't really seen since maybe Home Alone.
From the kids.
But no, on it caught me by surprise, and it's different because you don't normally see a lot of like good Christmas horror movies, and I think that is one. And it's got a really cool plot twist at the end as well. So, yeah, it was good.
Nice. Okay, well that's
nice watch.
That's good. A horror Christmas movie is it? Do you reckon it's top of the list of Christmas movies since 2013?
Oh well, I haven't seen that many, to be honest, so I wouldn't be able to definitively say that. But
we should make one.
Yeah, we should.
We should. I had an idea the other day. Well, yesterday actually, I had an idea of a story.
The Grinch.
It's called like the first 12 days of Christmas. And well, that's what I want to call it. It's what it's kind of about. Like how the 12 days of Christmas might have came about. I know how they came about. It like start off with Epiphany and everything, but
what? But we kind of make it a bit more fictional.
Yeah, I wanted to make up some kind of origin story for Christmas, and for like all the decorations on the trees, and like why do we do that? Why do we put lights on a tree?
But kind of thing. But kind of changing what the truth is to something else and make that up.
Yeah. Okay. So and then why is there a star on top? Like what the fuck? But I kind of just I guess it's just kind of like a backstory to Christmas. Like the presents under the tree as well. Like why do we put presents under the tree? Why does Santa go through the chimney? Why is like all of that shit?
So what's this, a horror? You want it to be a horror, or you just want it to be?
It's a bit of a just not horror, maybe a thriller,
right?
But it's like it's set over 12 days, like the 12 days of Christmas, and it ends on the 6th of January. So it starts on like the 25th or 26th.
I think the 12 days of Christmas start like the 16th or something like that.
No.
Pretty sure it does.
No, because Epiphany is on the 6th, and it's the 12th day of Christmas.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is Christmas Day the first day of Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wrong then.
It is the first day of Christmas. Christmas horrors. Did you see the Krampus one?
I haven't seen Krampus. No, I think it's based off like some kind of variation of like.
He's like the
Santa Claus or something.
He's the opposite of Santa, like the demon of Santa or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, I don't know.
Santa's enough of a demon already, to be honest, because
bro's scary. He's breaking into your house and putting shit under your tree,
and he is everywhere.
And he's wrapping up. You have no idea what it could be. It could be a bomb.
Yeah.
He can put anything under there.
He's also scary. He's also everywhere as well. In December, you turn around and there's Santa Claus.
He's always there, always looking. He always knows where you are as well.
He always knows. Nice.
Yeah, he always knows what you're doing.
That's some scary shit.
And why is he giving you coal? Coal, actually,
Blackface.
These days, coal might be a better present than a lot of other presents.
Like what?
I don't know. Just it's maybe a bit more expensive.
Oh, true.
Is it? I don't even know how much coal is, to be honest. I don't know. So you give me some crude oil.
So you're giving kids coal for Christmas, not because they've been bad, but because it's worth something.
Because it's worth something. Yeah.
Okay.
And they can sell it off. Coal, if you put enough pressure on it, turns into diamonds, though. So
they'll love that.
Yeah. They'll love it. Give me some give me some pressurized coal, please, Santa. I've been really naughty. Pressurize my coal, please.
That'd be like turning up to Christmas dinner with like all the ingredients for the roast chicken, but
not the roast chicken.
Yeah,
all the herbs and shit.
Yeah, like the carrots.
You just roasting them in the oven without the chicken.
Yeah,
eating like carrot sticks and shit. Oh no,
damn it.
Yeah. Why does he wear red? That's pretty scary.
Blood.
Yeah.
Blood.
He's covered in blood all the time and snow because of the white.
And black because of his boots.
It'd be like, what's that Winnie the Pooh movie? Blood and Honey.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like blood and snow or something. Santa Claus, blood and snow. He is pretty scary. And that fat belly as well.
I think, yeah.
Been eating all the kids.
I think there needs to be it's definitely been done. I was going to say there should be like a origin Santa story, but scary. But that's definitely been done.
It's definitely been done. 100%.
Many times. I would assume.
Okay. Well, do you have any other Christmas horrors?
Nah, I don't think it's a. I don't think it's
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, well, I mean,
not really a horror, but
like a classic like animation.
Maybe children's horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never found it scary, but I mean, I guess some of the Tim Burton animations can be seen as a bit frightening sometimes.
I thought Coraline was scary as a kid.
Yeah. Well, not Tim Burton, but still that can be a bit terrifying. I don't know. I think Christmas horror is a bit of a corny genre.
It is
in general, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Just a bit of a corny genre. I mean, nothing really too original comes out of it.
Yeah. What's the best Christmas genre then? What do you reckon? Romance, comedy, action,
probably family movies. To be honest,
family. Yeah.
Honestly, like
what is a family time of the year?
Yeah. You can't play Krampus for your 6-year-old kids.
No.
Or
no, you can't.
Something else. So honestly, yeah, because it is trying to it's a time of trying to involve everyone. I think like maybe animations or just any kind of Christmas family movie.
Yeah, I guess we're kind of the ending is like, oh wow, I love my family. Oh wow, Christmas is actually good. You know, like what's that? Tim Allen.
Plays, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How he doesn't like Christmas or something to start off with, and then he becomes Santa Claus.
Yeah,
and then he has to like it because he's Santa.
That's one movie series that I loved as a kid, but I grew up.
Yeah, I won't be able to watch it again.
It's not good.
Yeah, I don't want to. There's a lot of these movies that I don't want to rewatch because I know I won't like them after rewatching them. Just looking at the ratings on like IMDb and stuff.
Yeah.
Just like seeing that it's like a 5 or 6 out of 10. I'm like, okay, steer clear of that one.
Yucky.
Keep that as a little memory, maybe.
Yucky.
Yeah.
So what's another one on your list?
I remember. Do you remember the Rise of the Guardians?
Briefly, I might have saw that at the movies.
That was such a random movie.
Yeah.
It was so random. It had the Easter Bunny as well.
Yeah.
And like Jack Frost was the main character.
Wasn't like Tooth Fairy in it as well?
Yeah, it was all like the.
Or am I thinking
And
of
then Santa was the leader, and
Dwayne.
they were all. No, you're right. I think.
Okay.
Dwayne Johnson's Tooth Fairy is funny though. But yeah, like Santa Claus is like the leader of them, and they're like a clan. It's so random, but I think I enjoyed that one. I thought it was pretty cool, like actiony.
Yeah,
When I was younger, with Jack Frost and his ice.
Actiony animation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some other ones? Elf.
Classic
Elf.
Classic.
Um,
Sometimes the only Will Ferrell movie that people find funny.
I don't even find that funny, to be honest.
Don't you?
No.
Okay.
I like the movie. It's wholesome, but I don't really find it that funny.
There's definitely some scenes that I laugh at every time, like him waving. It's like the guy that looks like Santa on the road, and like I don't know, just it's more the things like that in that movie that I find funny, not his over dramatized things sometimes.
Yeah, it's just I guess the unexpected stuff.
Yeah,
because you can always expect when he's going to be stupid.
Yeah, exactly.
When he's going to be Will Ferrell.
It's more James Caan's character, the dad in that movie's character, that I like more, to be honest, because he's so blunt. Just piss off, fuck off.
Yeah, no, you're right. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have all the elves, I guess.
He's raised by elves.
Yeah,
and then
that's
he
right. Yeah.
wants to go and find his parents, find his dad.
That's right.
Yeah, in New York of all places. And then he walks to New York.
Oh my god!
From the North Pole.
God, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah.
Why is everything set in New York?
Yeah.
I get sick of that trope now.
Yeah.
New York. It's like just get away. No one cares. Go somewhere else. Go to Switzerland.
Move to one of the like surrounding areas in New York, just like a little like town in the state of New York.
I don't even know what that would be called, to be honest, because I've never been. But
Manhattan.
Oh yeah, Manhattan.
No, it's not.
Well, that's the area, isn't it?
That's like a it's an area within New York City, but I'm talking about like the state of New York.
Boston.
Yes.
Boston's like a city, eh? Not a city, like it's an area.
It's a city in...
It is a city.
In Massachusetts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, just stay out of that whole area. Go to Alaska or something. You can stay in America.
It's far enough away. Yeah.
Yeah. Or Canada. Go to Canada. That's in America. No, Jake. I don't know. Taylor loves Elf.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely one that, when you watch, you can watch it as a kid, but it still kind of holds up as an adult as well.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. I'll be honest, I was trying to find it with Jen the other day because she wanted to watch Elf. And I was going through all of the streaming services, and I was actually slightly relieved that it wasn't on there because I didn't feel like watching it this year.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I was, oh no, we're gonna have to watch something else. Damn.
What did you end up watching?
A movie that I'm going to talk about, actually. We watched The Holiday.
Yeah, I need to watch that. That's
good.
That's one that's on my Christmas list.
Yeah,
so to say.
I'd watch that. I'd give it a go.
Yeah,
it was good.
Jack Black and
Kate Winslet,
Jude Law,
and Cameron Diaz.
Yes, that's all right.
And there's a cameo by John Krasinski as well.
Was there?
Yeah, it's like
fuck. That'd have been ages ago.
It's like a minute.
He would have been so young.
Yeah, it looked like
Jim from The Office.
It looked like prime Jim. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was good. I was pleasantly surprised in the Holiday. There's a lot of like breaking the fourth wall moments as well from like a narrator that comes out of nowhere, which I thought was really cool as well.
Yeah.
Again, a corny kind of plot, but I think it was done really well. Wholesome, but in a good way. And I think the casting was spot on. I think the casting of Jack Black was a little different But
oh, really? Is his character a little bit different to what he usually does?
no, I mean it was pretty stock. Like some scenes were pretty stock standard, just him like in his own Jack Black way, just kind of improvising, going over the top with like some vocalization or something. But it was no. Apparently the director wrote the movie. The writer director wrote the movie with Jack Black in mind. So it was done.
So he knew.
It was done on purpose. But,
okay.
The only critique of the movie was Jack Black's. I won't say who the love interest is. I'll leave you guessing because you haven't seen it. His love interest with one of those two ladies, I didn't like as much as the other one with Jude Law.
Okay.
I didn't think there was as much development on that relationship than the other one.
Yeah, sometimes relationships are hard to get.
Yeah.
Especially if like the character styles, they're too similar or they're just completely different.
Well, it's definitely that, but I feel like maybe it was just a bit rushed. Maybe it was a bit forced, like just for the story to continue. But apart from that, I thought it was a good movie.
Yeah. I guess you kind of need to. I guess with a relationship that you're starting off in a movie, you kind of need it to come to its peak near the end, maybe.
Yeah. Just start a bit more naturally than what happened
depending
in the movie,
on
I thought.
Yeah, depending on how like long long the period of time is that the movie spans over. If it spans over a few years, then yeah, it's fine. Like they can be lovers straight away.
Yeah,
skip the love story. But yeah, no, you're right. Sometimes it does get a bit corny and you know. But yeah, no, that's definitely one. That's Jack Black. I think he said when he was asked what his favorite Christmas movie is, he didn't say The Holiday.
Yeah,
and then he got reminded. He was like, "Oh, I did a Christmas movie." Like,
that one. He's like
that one.
That one.
Yeah.
That one's my favorite. Yeah,
yeah,
love that man. I love that man a lot.
Bowser.
Did you end up finishing it?
Yeah, I did.
Thoughts?
Finished Super Mario Brothers. No, yeah, Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. I don't know. No. Don't. Yeah. Just skip over that one. I think. Have you seen it?
No.
No. Yeah. Just skip it. I think it's pretty skippable. Just play the games. There's not really any story in the games either, so just play them for fun.
Noted.
But what else do I have? Gremlins.
Oh,
that's another kind of horror-y one.
Yeah,
I love Gremlins.
A PG-13 horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, not a horror, but
classic.
Pretty scary when you're a kid, though.
Yeah.
They all the fluffy things turn into bloody gremlins as soon as they touch. Is it water?
I can't remember the exact rules, but it's like if you feed them past midnight or something, or if it's
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
a movie I haven't thought about in a while.
No, I think it was if they touch water, because if they touch it, it started raining and they were all outside, and then there was heaps of them. That was cool.
It's definitely what time period of Christmas is it set? Like Christmas Eve or something, or just like over Christmas?
I think it's over Christmas.
Okay.
I think it's like before, during, and after.
Right.
Maybe.
Okay.
Or before and up to. Maybe. I don't know. But it's definitely around the time of Christmas, like in December. And yeah, it holds up, I think. I think it holds up pretty well. Was it like 1986, 1984?
Yeah, it's like prime 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I can't even remember the main characters, but I remember the Gremlins because that's what the movie's called. But they were so like cute and fluffy, and they turned into like reptilian, fucking disgusting little Yodas.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Do you reckon it's a little bit of like a piss take on Christmas elves?
Possibly.
Maybe.
Possibly. I don't think they had that intention, but
no.
Looking back, it is. Yeah.
There's no like. It's not about Santa. It's not about like anything to do with Christmas. It's just these like gremlin thingies around Christmas time, which I think sometimes is the best movies, like Die Hard.
Yeah, exactly.
It's set around Christmas, but it's still a Christmas movie, but it's like not all that important to the movie.
Ones that are, themes that are kind of steering away from the traditional Santa or, I don't know, Jesus.
Yeah. And then I guess we've got all these Christmas movies, but why don't we have like all of the other holidays from different religions? I guess they might have those movies.
They just aren't making them. Or they are and they're not. Not sure.
Also, did you know there's a Māori word for Christmas?
Yeah,
Kiri Matia or something? Yeah.
All I know is it starts with K.
But I was thinking the other day, I was like, hold on. Christmas, Christ is a name. So wouldn't that just be Christ still? Like Christ? And I don't know what the mass bit means. But
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't know. I don't... Like... Is it Kariti or something? I don't know. I can't remember. But oh no, because they do replace names. I remember because my name is James and they call me Hemi.
Hemi.
Yeah, Hemi is James in Māori. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they can replace names with Māori words.
Right. Okay.
Never mind. That was a little spiel. We'll jump out of that real fast.
Sure, Hemi.
Did you ever watch Jim Carrey's A Christmas Carol?
I did. I think I've seen other variations too. But
there's so many.
Yeah.
There's maybe like fucking 10.
Heaps of them. Yes, but I don't know much about it at all.
I enjoyed that.
I can't remember.
That's the only one I've seen.
Is it animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure.
It's one of those like Polar Express, how it kind of looks like it's not, but it's still animated.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's animated, and I
think I know the one.
Then, it's like got Scrooge and stuff, obviously. Scrooge is a character. I guess he hates Christmas.
Yeah.
Who is probably like disliked a bit too much. He's just a bit depressed, I think. But a bit depressed, and he just doesn't like the world, which is fair enough sometimes.
Yeah.
And he hates Christmas because he, doesn't have anyone to celebrate it with, which is really sad. Again, like going back to the start of the podcast, like there are people like that, and calling them a Scrooge is probably not the right way to go about it either.
It's almost a like compliment because it turns out that he was just lonely, that he just wanted someone, which is the Grinch as well. That's something else that people call someone.
He wants to steal Christmas.
He wants to steal Christmas, but I mean, I think
taking all the Christmas trees so he can have them for himself.
But again, it all stems back to him being alone, and he just wants to spend it with someone.
Wants to feel special.
Yeah.
I think those kind of stories as well, like around Christmas, are cool. Like just revealing that, not everyone likes Christmas, and then not everyone can celebrate Christmas in the same way that you do.
Maybe it's okay for Christmas movies to be corny then, because it's a really corny period of our lives, isn't it? Like
it is. We all celebrate like this random thing, even if we're not religious. We celebrate this religious holiday.
Yeah.
And we just do all this random shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
We give people things, which is nice. We get things. We put up a tree for some fucking reason.
We put a tree inside our house.
A fake tree.
Yeah.
No less. With a star on top.
Obviously, this one's real. I chopped it down this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little sapling. Yeah, and then we got all the fucking baubles and the lights. Like, yeah. That's why I wanted to write something about it, because I was thinking about it. I was like, why the fuck do we do all this? Where did it come from?
I mean, it all stems back to...
It'll be ages ago,
but,
yeah.
I mean,
it'll be ages ago.
Don't quote me on that.
And then like...
The only kind of origin I know is the whole religious side of it, because I
Saint
grew
Nicholas.
up with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saint Nick.
I
want the decoration, the Saint Nick decoration, and it's Nick Cage with a Santa hat on.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He is a saint.
Oh, yeah.
We should be anyway.
Praise be Nick Cage.
But the Grinch and Scrooge kind of have the same effect, don't they? But the Grinch is more of a, I guess, comedic character.
Yeah.
I want to dress up as the Grinch with my kids one day. I want to be the guy that comes in and steals the tree and then runs out.
Have you seen the video of someone's husband goes in dressed as the Grinch and starts like stealing the tree and all that, and the kids are just like
and he's doing the run. He's doing the run. It's so good.
The kids are just crying and screaming. It's
so funny.
It's hilarious.
And then there's another video of Do you know Elf on the Shelf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done it before, but
it's new. It
Was it?
started like close to when I moved over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's because apparently there's rules to it, and if you touch the elf, then its magic disappears. And so there was this video of this one family. It was just chaos, where like 2 or 3 kids were like screaming, like crying. They're like, "Oh, he picked it up!" And then the other kid is like screaming and crying, holding the elf, and like because he picked it up, the magic is gone. So the kids are all just fucking all over the place, screaming at each other, like, "Why did you fucking pick it up?" It's just so funny. But I reckon like that'd be so like fun to do if you have the time, if you've got kids as well.
Elf on a Shelf.
Elf on the Shelf.
Yeah. I'm normally anti like those kind of Christmas traditions, but it does seem like one that would be fun.
It just seems
to
fun, yeah.
set up, and yeah,
you just because you could just unleash your creativity. Like,
yeah,
you could freeze them, put them like in a block of ice, and then put them on the stove or something.
just burn it.
Help me, melt me, and then I don't know, put them in the oven, burn them. He's just fried to a crisp. The kids open the oven. What the fuck is that?
They tell their friends my Elf on the Shelf tried to kill itself.
He tried to kill himself, and then he's hanging from like the ceiling with like a noose or something.
Oh shit!
That's maybe a bit too far for kids to be seeing that kind of stuff. Maybe
nah.
And then you put some fake blood on them as well.
Start them young. Yeah, because there's no rules, is there? You can do anything with it. I don't know. Freezing it does sound like a good idea. Just like make it, just froze it. So they've got to wait like a few hours for it to like actually see what it's doing. Yeah.
And I guess in New Zealand, like we've got the sun out and everything. You can put them outside and wait for it to melt.
Well, I mean, it probably would welt after a while. Be some like plastic parts on it.
True. Yeah, that's a tradition that maybe I want to try one time, see if it's good.
Yeah.
Because you can't knock it till you try it.
That's it. I think an important part of having a partner as well is mixing traditions together. AKA like starting your own traditions, like starting from scratch. It's things that you will do together. Yeah. Because I found it difficult with Jem to discuss both of our traditions and do both of them at the same time.
Integrate into hers and then she into yours.
Yeah, because obviously families do everything differently. Not just at Christmas time, like
anything, yeah.
With anything. So,
what did you find most hard then? Like, was there any specifics, or was it just the whole like difference about it was just a little bit?
Going back to it, probably the whole waking up really early.
Yeah,
like I'd rather not wake up at like in the early
when
AM.
it's still dark.
Yeah. Just because, as I said, I would open stuff and then I would sit there waiting for breakfast to start in like 5 hours. Like,
yeah,
come on,
what the fuck do I do now?
Exactly.
What do they do? Do they just talk?
They pretend that they've got all these things to do, but they don't. They open it all and then they go and
they list everything they got to do, but they didn't do any of it.
Yeah. Well, no, they have croissants. I think James says that they have croissants, and then, which is another tradition of theirs. Jem only eats croissants at Christmas time.
That's random.
It is random, but again, it's one of their traditions. So
That's
we've got to respect that, James.
Yeah, true. Yeah, yeah. Do they watch any movies, Christmas movies, or do they just hang around?
They're seeing Wonka this
on
year,
Christmas.
I think on Christmas Eve.
On Christmas Eve. Oh, okay.
And I think they have the same. They have the same problem every year where they can't decide what movie to watch, and I think there's always
just like flicking through them. Yeah,
I think it's always a bit of, I don't know. People aren't happy with the choice that's made, so they, I don't know.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
I'm kind of.
I'll go ahead and and so then yours you wake up when you want to wake up, and like
Too late, apparently, according to Jam. But,
okay.
Yeah.
And then what do? You go in and open your presents, give your presents, and then
Yeah. We just try and make it bit more
drawn out,
bit more relaxed, I guess, but not so relaxed that it's waking up and just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah. No, it's fun. I mean, as I said, all about mingling different traditions and.
So what do you reckon? What do you reckon you'd do with your kids if you?
I'd do Elf on a Shelf because,
as I said, would you wake up early? Because they probably would.
Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah. Well, yeah, I probably would because I don't know.
Yeah, the kids.
I don't want to miss out.
Gemma might do the same thing her mum does.
Yeah, she will.
She might go around and play all that music at like 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah, she will.
Ungodly hours.
Yes.
And the kids will be like, yeah, and they'll jump on you.
It'll just be FOMO if I'm not there. So I'd want to be involved and try and just get in on it. Yeah. I'm here. I'm awake.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You got to delegate someone to do the tree, and then you always do the star because you're the tallest.
I would be the tallest, actually. Yeah, we're just saying a lot. Have you seen any of the National Lampoon movies? Based on the comics from the 70s, I think it was. They made a whole lot of like spin-off movies. And one movie that I watch every year with my family is the Christmas Vacation movie with Chevy Chase. If you've seen or heard of it. Yeah, we watch it every year. I think my parents, it was their tradition for a little bit. Pre-kids or when we were really young, and then it just carried on with us. So that's what we'll be doing Christmas Eve, watching that, and then I don't know, we love it. It's funny, it's relatable. It's as I was talking about before, the mingling of families and traditions, and just seeing the chaos that is involved in that.
Actually, well, speak about that, like traditions and stuff. Like, you look at Love Actually, one of my top 15 movies of all time. That's all about, like, I guess, finding love and stuff, and also like loving who you have met already. And you kind of see the different traditions there as well. Because you have one guy who goes to Colin Firth's character. He goes to like somewhere out in the middle of nowhere because his girlfriend cheated on him or something with his brother.
Yeah.
And his Christmas is like he's staying with this girl who is letting him stay at her house or something. I can't remember what it is. Maybe she's a maid or something. I can't remember. But he kind of falls in love with her. And then you got like Alan Rickman's character who goes and buys someone he works with a more expensive gift than his wife. And then you got the little drummer boy, with Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson, his dad. What's his name? Thomas Brody Singer. But he's finding love as well with this girl who he's going to end up leaving at some point because she's going to America. But he like learns the drums and stuff, and I don't know. It's cool. It's cool, like seeing like all these different stories unfold and how around that time there is so much Christmas joy and love,
but at the same time chaos
and chaos.
I feel like Christmas is all about the chaos being unveiled. Yeah, I guess
you've got to like cherish it.
Yeah,
cherish the chaos.
Cherish that chaos, because you'll miss it if you turn out being one of the people that don't have people to celebrate with on Christmas.
Yeah, that's one thing, because we're planning on moving overseas, and I know that we won't have anyone to spend time with except each other, which is still good overseas. But we'll still call and stuff. We'll like, I don't know, call our families and send things over and whatnot. But that's one thing I think will be a big shock when we do go over, is Christmas. Especially how it's going to be cold. I've never had a cold Christmas in my life.
Wait, is this...
Yeah. So that's what I mean, like, we're going to be so far away from everyone. It's going to be cold. So we'll just, call people and have our own little Christmas, I guess. But, everyone does it differently, and no matter how you do it, you got to enjoy it. So
that's it, man. That's it. Yeah, so check out Christmas Vacation if you can. It's John Hughes, so it's the same writer and director of. Actually, I'm not sure he directed it. Oh, of course he did. He directed it as Home Alone.
Mm. Oh yeah.
And Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and all that. So very down my ballpark.
Well, in Home Alone, we'll bring up Home Alone again. There's some people who don't realise the robber is the same actor who plays the cop in the start because he is acting as a cop, and they were like, "Wait a second, why is it the same actor?"
Yeah, I've never understood that one because they make it glaringly obvious with the whole gold tooth and the fact that it's Joe Pesci in both scenes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I don't know.
They're like, "Wait a second."
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's a great movie as well. What's the worst Christmas movie you've ever seen?
I couldn't tell you, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. There's been
be a rom-com probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's been a lot of bad Christmas movies I've seen, but I can't pinpoint it.
I'll tell you what as well. There's no, well, not that I know of anyway, no new good Christmas music either. All the Christmas music is from like the 80s.
Yeah.
Or like the 90s or like 2000s.
I know what you mean.
Early 2000s. But it's been a good 20 years since we've had like a big number one Mariah Carey.
Michael Bublé is probably the oldest. The newest ones that
I feel like you can either listen to him or you just can't stand him. There's no in between. There's no like, oh, I'll listen to a bit of Michael Bublé.
Only he's like Christmas stuff as well.
Yeah. We need a bit more representation in the music industry, maybe, and the movie industry, actually, just everything.
Christmas, I love Christmas, but I think one of the biggest flaws in Christmas these days is it's so what's the word? It's maybe oversold every year, like starting in like October. It's just I feel like it's all about just making money and just trying to market everything. It's just turned into such a commercialized holiday that it's definitely lost some of the magic when I was a kid. Just all you see on social media is just Christmas things and people selling Christmas merch or
Christmas deals.
Christmas deals.
Take a photo with Santa.
Yeah, I mean that's
cool.
When was the last Santa photo that you?
I think I got one with in the last year of high school with all the boys.
Damn,
I'm pretty sure we got a Santa photo.
I get two every year. I get one with my sisters. I've never missed one.
You're gonna get one when you're older than Santa.
One day, maybe, hopefully.
You're gonna be older than the guy in the chair. Taking a photo with him.
I've been doing this for 100 years.
I've been doing that longer than you, mate.
Yeah, I think maybe by that point it might stop, but
no, keep it going.
I've got to keep it
going. Maybe you'll
be
Santa. You'll get all the kids on your lap.
We look forward to it every year, like getting the Santa photo.
How much is it now? Is it like $30 or something?
Yeah, it's about $24, and we go to Riccarton as well, and you've got to book it in.
Really,
you've got to book it in, and it's expensive, so it's kind of lost its touch. It's again because of Christmas being a commercialized thing and just all about taking people's money. Like, especially in malls, like all you see is just like Christmas stuff. But getting the Santa photo, it's there's definitely hints of embarrassment, I guess, for being old and not having like a baby with you or a kid. But yeah, you kind of like stand there and
at least you're not by yourself though.
Yeah,
if it was just you and Santa, and there's no one else watching you either. It's just you going in.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Yeah.
Did you ever do did you ever ring Santa? Okay, there was this.
What's his number?
Well, in New Zealand, there was this company that, got you to ring Santa. It was so cool. You could like phone him up and be like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And you'd tell him, and you're like, obviously, kids, you think it's real. Well, it is real. I mean, it is. It's definitely it's real. But that was so fun. He'd be like, I can't remember what he'd say, but you'd ring him up for a good 2 minutes, and he'd be like, "Oh,
what would you like for Christmas?
I'm so busy. I'm going back to wrap my presents." And he'd leave. But yeah, he'd ask you what you want for Christmas. He'd ask you if you've been good, and just all the stuff, and it kind of made it a bit more real for me. I was like, "Oh shit! I'm talking to Santa. I'm talking to Santa Claus."
Damn. Okay.
He was almost like a celebrity to me.
Santa.
Yeah, because everyone knows him, or knows who he is.
He might be the best marketed thing of all time. To be honest.
100%. Best marketed fictional character.
Yeah.
I mean, best marketed celebrity, real celebrity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, yeah, that was fun. Oh, you'll have to. I don't know if they still do it, because I hope they do, because otherwise I'm going to be on the other end of the line for my kids.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I want to. Yeah, at some point maybe I'll dress up as Santa. Maybe I'll dress up as the Grinch.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what else is there. Dress up as the Christmas tree.
Sounds like you're in a school production or something.
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
That's the thing about growing up and moving out of home for Christmas, because you kind of don't have the same love for Christmas that you did when you were a kid, which is why I'm exactly the same. I find myself thinking about what I want to do when I've got kids for Christmas, because I just can't wait for the magic to come back.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
And then for your grandkids as well.
Yeah.
You see, that's the good thing about Christmas, is that other people enjoy it, especially kids.
Yeah. Exactly.
If I don't enjoy it, then I can see other people who do. Therefore, I enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it kind of just twists itself around. But at the moment, I don't have any kids in my life. So, actually, we got 2 little young ones, Taylor's niece and nephew. But we don't see them often enough to be able to, I guess, see what they're reacting to.
And Christmas. Also not the same as maybe if you were to have your own kids. Absolutely, just not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, even just seeing any children, I bet at Gemma and Taylor's work at the preschools, they'd see all the children being all giddy and stuff. It's almost Christmas, surely.
Absolutely, yeah, they would.
It'd be so cool.
Yeah.
That's one thing I think that I actually am jealous with their jobs, is they get to see the joy in these kids' eyes when it comes to these times, or when they make something that they really enjoy, or they love that they made. They're proud of it. Yeah, we won't see that in our kind of jobs. Well, I won't anyway in my kind of job, but I guess you will in music teaching.
Yeah, I mean, only until the start of December, and then nothing after that, because obviously the holidays start quite early on. But yeah, we
used to call Santa Father Christmas. Santa.
One of his many pronouns.
He's got what? Okay, so what is there? You got Santa Claus, Hotei Sho, Japan. Oh, it's a Buddhist monk. He has eyes at the back of his head.
Is Santa a Buddhist monk in Japanese?
Apparently. Christmas isn't widely celebrated in Japan. They still have a kind, gift-giving figure, an old Buddhist monk named Hotei Osho, and he has eyes on the back of his head. Ooh, scary. Japanese, they do weird things, man. They've got such weird traditions.
So he doesn't have eyes on the front of his head, or he's just got lots of eyes?
Let's have a look.
Just a nose, mouth, eyebrows, but his eyes are on the back.
But he does have eyes on the front of his head as well as the back, maybe.
Well, why are there different types of Santa Claus if kids are told that Santa Claus goes to everyone's house everywhere in the world on Christmas Eve? If some countries don't even have Santa, they've got something else.
Well, that's like if you see we'll put it into another category. Dragons are known throughout the world, but they're always different. But they're still dragons, right? It's the same kind of thing with Santa.
Okay.
In different traditions, they'll see Santa differently, or they'll see this figure of Christmas differently to other traditions. Just the same as like you got a Chinese dragon that's like a snake, and you got a medieval dragon that's like a big lizard with wings. It's like that, I guess.
I think so.
Just different traditions and different like views on what might be like, I guess more acceptable in their culture, or I don't know, something like that.
Changes onto it.
But
I want to talk about one more movie. It's a Wonderful Life. Have you seen that?
That's the old one, isn't it?
Very old one.
Yeah.
1946 it was.
Yeah.
It's the every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. It's that one. It's that line. But no, just great. It's wholesome. It's got James Stewart in it. Like he was like the Leo of the 40s and 50s. It's interesting. It's a festive movie. It's not necessarily a Christmas movie per se. It's just set around Christmas time. And it's about a guy that he is shown what his family's life would be like if he never existed. So it's very interesting idea and plot, and it's done really well, and it holds up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the bigger one to watch. Maybe we'll recommend that one then. It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I want to recommend that.
Let's recommend that.
Yeah.
Because probably not many people these days would have seen that, eh?
Yeah, just because it's got the bias of being an old movie. Some people don't like watching it just because it's old.
Yeah.
I mean, it's black and white, but I don't know what else they were supposed to do when
black and white.
Yeah.
Oh. Get out of here.
Yucky. Only 2 colours. One.
4. I want 4 colours.
Isn't black like not a colour?
Black and white aren't both not colours.
Okay.
They're shades.
Right.
So it's grey. All like the shades of grey. All 50 of them. They're all shades, not colours. Merry Christmas to you all.
And a Happy New Year. We will be taking
a
week break.
Yeah, we're taking a week off because it's just busy.
Yeah.
But we'll be back. Hopefully, actually, I don't even know if I'll be able to do the week after either.
Okay.
So maybe 2-week break.
We shall see.
But we shall see anyway.
We'll keep you guys posted.
Yeah, 100%. Alrighty, let's wrap this up.
Let's wrap it up.
This has been the F Word podcast. You'll be listening to James and Jordan, and
we'll
see you in the next episode.